Hey you there, welcome back to FRZA War, and today I'm going to have a quick video that's going to be really fast. I'm really been busy. I haven't been dropping a lot of videos this week, but I will be back on full schedule next week. But we're going to be talking about IPOs, how to trade them, what's my analysis on them. So let's get right into it. Alright, so we're actually in my chart here, and we have FRZA. This is an IPO that IPO today. Now the thing about this thing had major hype on it. A lot of people was like, yeah, this is gonna moon to the sky, and as you can look at the chart, you can see what's going on exactly. So my synopsis on this: how do you trade something like a FRZA? Well, okay, first of all, you need to just be patient and let this thing cool all the way down. Just let it cool off. Just let it cool off. You cannot trade like an algorithm, so therefore don't try to be an algorithm, and you damn sure can't beat the algorithm, right? So basically for this, it's just let it cool off. Be patient, let it cool off. As you can see, this thing was actually underwritten for $5. It was supposed to come to the market for $5. This thing shot up all the way. It opened at $14. So red flag right there. It's about 6 million shares total in the market for this company. So when I look at something like this, I can just imagine the company is gonna dump. That happens, it opens up, it dumps, and then it goes, halts up, halts up, halts up, halts back down, halts down, and it does all this whip choppy action that you don't want to be into. Okay, you do start to see some trades up in here, and it starts to kind of give you some levels to work off of, you know, somewhere down here at the 1080s, 11s, and somewhere up here at the $13. So it's giving you this little range. It breaks that range, and guess what, makes fresh lows, and now it's giving you another consolidation. So my take on this is to just basically wait for consolidation, right? You could have saw that, okay, this might be a little zone between 11 and 13. You could have probably tried to play the 11 and 13 zone, got raped on it, and then just back down to the downside. Okay, now you have this new consolidation zone that's been just in this same area even after market. It kind of doesn't want to break it. So now it looks more interesting, right? And just be patient, man. That's really it. Be patient, wait for consolidation, wait for some in-between zones. So if it's a zone from, you know, looks like here from $7.50 all the way up to $9, then play that area, right? And if it breaks that $9 area and you're long, just hold for the bigger move up to this next area, right? Up to this 13 area. Now I'm gonna show you a trade that I took yesterday on the IPO that went bad, that I should have done this exact thing that I'm telling you guys to wait. So right here we have TGL. This was an IPO yesterday. I got in this thing and I got took down. I lost $2 per share on it, which is pretty bad, right? I didn't have a whole ton of size, but I did. It messed up my day. It shut me down basically, because I was already super bleeding red and I tried to take this. So right, so basically I got in. I was initially going to get into this 10 break into the halt. And a strategy to play is like, if a stock is going to halt, you just get in long before it halts, and with the anticipation of it actually opening up higher and then going to try to at least halt again or break a new high, right? Actually, I was going to take the 10 break right here above the halt at 950, and then it was indicating that it was going to be above 10. I was going to take the 10 break. I actually would have got filled. It's crazy. I just didn't take it. That thing halts up. It opens up at $12.32 the next time. So the next time it tried to open up, I was like, man, you know what? I hesitated on the 10 break. I could have got filled. I'm gonna just go ahead and take the $12, you know, halt, right? So it goes up. It opens. This thing goes up. It runs right into the halt and fake halts. Does not halt. Wicks all the way back down, gets me out $2 per share, right? So I actually bought in somewhere like 1336s or something like that, and I ended up stopping out right before the halt at like 1136. So it's like one of those things where I could have just waited, man. because when we look at the chart, you can sit here and say, okay, well, this is still chop zone, all these halts because there's no liquidity essentially, right? But then I could have just waited, right? This thing just started to go sideways. It started to have some decent candles here. Even though it's going sideways, the candles are there, right? And then I could have took the break of this 1360 break, 1350 break. I could have took that break and been swimming in the money. This thing ran all the way up with no halts, no additional halts. This thing ran all the way up to 20 bucks. So with that being said, what do we do when it's an IPO? We wait for consolidation like we got down here. We wait for consolidation here, just like this one, or even somewhere in this area, right? We wait for consolidation to play off those levels. And guess what? We wait for consolidation to play in these ranges, right? So we just wait for consolidation. We wait for this thing to do something. Now this thing absolutely fell off the moon, right? But okay, you have consolidation down here. This one also opened up way above its price. So it's to be expected to pull back. If you did want to dabble in these things, still be careful. This is sometimes gambly. But when now that you have some levels in, you can probably work some short, very short term plays off of this. Okay. All right, so that's all I have for you today. I know this video is going to be like no intro. It's going to be very crappy. I just needed to drop something for y'all. I haven't dropped all week, essentially. Been very busy. My schedule is full, and I'm probably just going to not even half edit this video. So without further ado, man, like, subscribe, comment section below, the whole 9 yards. I will see you guys in the next one.